Alright, hello everybody and welcome back to the stream. It has been, well, I was gonna say a while, but y'all probably just saw me yesterday. But it has been a while since we've been in SWTOR, and it has been quite some time since we last streamed with Kel. So, I am excited that we get to stream together again. Let's just do that. Claim any prizes that we got real quick. Check to see if we have our gear. Nope, we do not have our gear. Alright. But it has been quite some time. I'm excited to get back finally to Shiromeanie Sundays. Hopefully, we'll stay consistent for some time before we have to break again for whatever reason. But we are back, we are here, and we should probably hop into the Discord with Cal. So, without further ado, I am going back to the Discord, gonna hop over there, and let's get this show started. Alright, it seems like Kel is still doing their intro, so we're just gonna hang tight for a minute. While we are doing that, yes, the gear is all here. Everything seems so large. I need to see if I could, make it a little less large, probably. I should be able to, that is increase all valor gain. I don't use much valor, so I think I could just sell it. Or, you know what? I'll keep it for now. I can keep it for now. Let's put it right there. I'm gonna need to check if I could like minimize some of the stuff, play around with the HUD a little bit, because it has been quite some time since I last actually like got into this game as a whole. So I honestly did not really touch it until like I had to stream this morning. Tried to keep it updated, of course, and everything, but failed to exactly do much else. Let's see that. We can scale it. Let's scale it to 0.7. And then let's try to scale everything else to the same. Before we do anything, yeah, we're gonna need to actually adjust some stuff. Okay.
Shiro.
Hello. How's it going?
You wanna come hang out with us?
Hang out with you? Where? Everything seems weird. I have not touched this game in a long time. So I'm kinda playing around with everything, trying to adjust it again. Everything
glad to
seems
have you
so
here.
large. Thank you. I am glad we are able to stream again after all this time. It has been a hot minute.
It most certainly has. So, I am on Catra.
Cool. I will
Platoon,
invite you real quick. Just give me a second.
Am I not friends with... No, I am. You
Yeah.
just didn't show up. That's weird. Ha!
It's always been like that for some odd reason. Did I decline?
No, I just beat you to it. There you go. By the way, what chapter are we on? I totally forgot.
Chapter 3 of Knights of the Eternal Throne.
Dang! Totally missed that.
Yup.
Fun fact for the viewers, you can either just like do this travel to Odesson and pay 5 grand, which really in the grand scheme of things doesn't matter anymore because of inflation, but the cheaper way is just to travel to C2N2.
Or if that was your last destination and you usually just log off in your stronghold, just return to Odesson.
God, I never go to Odesson.
I
It's so
only
glitchy.
It is. I only really go to Odesson if I'm like during the stream, you know? Because that's what we're doing basically.
Yeah.
Mostly unavoidable.
Oh, the cat can hear you on my microphone. People
That is
watching the stream
awesome.
can see the cat looking for Shiro.
Hello, little cat. Hey,
Little
Florentium.
monster.
Okay.
He's so cute.
Just one last thing, need to adjust the mini-map, because that is still way too big. There we go.
Yeah, because you probably haven't been, like, super on SWTOR since creating your computer, right?
That is correct. I have not touched SWTOR until, like, 5 minutes ago? Yeah, that sounds about right.
Shiro.
That sounds about right. 5 minutes ago is when I finally, touched SWTOR, so I'm not really doing much. All I'm really doing is, anything that looks too big, I'm decreasing its size, and that is basically it.
Oh, I got you.
Which I am almost done. I just have like a couple more things. I'm not even really like adjusting where they're located. I'm just scaling it down a bit because everything was so enlarged.
Oh, okay.
It was like too crowded, even for me and my like love for crowded stuff. Like you've seen my 14 interface, right?
Yes, I told you
Yes.
how infuriating your...
Yeah, that's how I usually like it. So if I feel like it's crowded, then you know there's a problem. Hey, Kiwi Birdie, thank you for the lurk.
So,
Oh,
Kai, as you can see, not only do I have cat cam, but when cat is around, little prince can get treats. Oh, that was a big stretch. Yeah, we're talking about you.
yes we
True.
are. No, I want another pet to be out. Let's see. I'm gonna try to see if I could have pets out during my expeditions in SWTOR, because why not? Oh, the place I was Section X.
So, people on my stream, the question of the day is, in Star Wars in general, or SWTOR if you are a SWTOR player / fan, what is your favorite planet and what is your least favorite planet?
That is a very good question. Where is C2N2? Oh, I haven't really recruited him, huh? Alright.
No, but you can also use folks like Dr. Ogorob or...
I'm just gonna travel to Baywan because he was the first on the list.
There you go. Oh, did you hear me say the word treat and you didn't get one? Is that what it is?
That's probably it. How dare you say the word treat and not give a treat?
Right?
That is, like, atrocious. Very, very, like, wrong.
I'm the worst.
Oh, hey, it decided to put me right into the cutscene, so I'm gonna exit real quick. I'm gonna actually get out of the place, and then once we meet up, we could start the chapter so that both viewers can see.
Okay. Oh, there we go. Kitty gets a treat. Thank you, Kai. Yeah, right? Hand over.
Yup.
I appreciate the fact that you essentially are seeing his back because I put his treat into his Santa hat. Are you out here? Like, where are you? There you are. Okay.
Yes.
Hi.
Hello. Do I have any companions out? No. I thought Costa was with me. I'm like, no, that can't be. That is incorrect. Alright, cutscene has started. You may enter whenever.
Oh.
Oh, hey, no mask Shiro.
No mask Shiro, that's always the best.
And the most terrifying.
Oh yeah, cat treat should not be unlimited, should it?
Maybe he finally came around.
He will get chubby.
Probably a cooldown is best.
Answer the call. I want to hear him grovel.
Oh, here's a charmer. The signal's jammed.
Yup.
Ouch!
Almost got it.
Yup.
There.
Actually, I could just do this. Nope, not this. This. There we go. Now no chat to worry about.
That's a shame. I plan to kill you myself.
It's not too late if you hurry.
Oh hey, I forgot that I don't have any settings that I usually have. Mainly,
Lost him.
showing dark side choices and stuff, and, subtitles.
Kai, you know, you're gonna lose out on all of those sit-ups that you could make me do via cat treat.
Via cat treat.
Oh, and now the cat's purring into the microphone.
The gravestone is a distraction. Strike down failing, and nothing will stand between you and the eternal throne.
By the way, let me know how the sound is, the game sound, Kel's sound, my sound, all of that. Because like I said, I have not optimized anything when it comes to SWTOR. So, like, we're just gonna do it live with everybody here. Oh hey, it decided to put me into the gravestone.
Yeah, no, I am most certainly not in the gravestone.
They should really fix that.
Alright, he got 2 more treats, Kai. Oh,
More
he lost a
treats?
whisker in the process.
Oh no.
That's normal. It's so cute because he's an orange cat, so some of his like whiskers have turned black and some of them are white, so there's just this like blend of whiskers.
Nice.
That is all you're getting, little cat. So go back, take your nippity nap, you little nerd.
I knew you would make this fun. Die with your feet if you like. But you'll never stand on this bridge again.
We'll see
Yeah.
about that.
Best of
Another
both.
maskless Shiro. Is that something in the settings where you could like toggle masks
No.
off during
They just
cutscenes?
randomly did it, and I'm not sure why, to be honest. It's very strange.
This game is weird.
Occasionally, yes. Bad boy, how are you? OMG, bad boy, question of the day. Also, I don't know if I heard back from other people about the question of the day, which is Star Wars, SWTOR, either one. What is your favorite planet and your least favorite planet?
My favorite planet has to be a tie between. Let me just tell you real quick. It has to be a tie between Hoth and Ilum, just because snow. That's literally the reason. Least favorite will have to be Tatooine, because stand. And I think that's enough said. Okay, what did I want to do?
Okay,
What was it?
Anakin.
Yes.
I think, what is my favorite? I know my least favorite. That one's easy, and that is Corellia. Like, no questions asked. Corellia is my least favorite.
Ah,
This
that
is
is fair.
not-
Do I have my gear on? Yes, I do. Okay.
That's a start. All right, I've got Lana set to DPS right now because we should not need Lana to be on heals for this part in veteran mode.
Are we in veteran mode? Hold on. Let me make sure we're in
Darn it,
veteran
Shiro,
mode.
are we not in veteran mode?
Oh no, we are in veteran mode.
Okay, good.
I just thought that since everything reset, it might have reset to something different too, and I was gonna be like, well, that happened.
Yeah. So Shiro's gonna run into this door and it's gonna be like, no. So now Shiro has to go be a little robot for the next little bit.
Yes.
Let's see.
I
So-
got caught in the very first. Okay. Let's try this
Yeah.
again.
So least favorite is Corellia for sure. Favorite, I think, might have to be Onderon. Onderon, they put so much time into that planet. It's so beautiful. I remember when I was able to finally do 4K in SWTOR, Onderon was like my thing. Holy cow!
It probably means I'm gonna have to go to Onderon at some point with my new like PC build-up and all that.
Assassin! Holy cow. Okay, so hi to Assassin's friend.
Hi to Assassin's
Wow.
friend.
Wow, Cookie Pops, hi! I had no idea this was your first chat in here. Hey. Oh my gosh, Assassin, thank you so much. This is amazing. Oh goodness, it's an evil rotten bunny.
Evil, all the friends.
It's all the friends. Hi, y'all, you amazing humans. Hello,
Hello.
hello, hello. Oh my gosh, it is so good to have you here. We're playing some SWTOR, aka Star Wars, aka Shiro is currently pretending to be a droid.
Yes, and I think
So I'm
almost
just
done.
kind of standing here. Oh, but it worked. Good job, Shiro. You
Hey,
succeeded.
I did it. And I only had to die once.
Another first-time chat from Chicken Fingers 1001.
Hey, Chicky Fingers.
How is everybody? So, hey, our question of the day for our new friends who are just stopping by. Oof, that's a bit loud, isn't it? Oh, look at that. We've got a bannable. Kai, do you mind banning and blocking the buy followers person? So, our question of the day for our first-time
Bannable.
chatters is Star Wars or SWTOR, if you've played SWTOR, but Star Wars in general. What is your favorite planet?
Well,
And
wrong
what
way.
is your least favorite planet? So, for example, my least favorite is hardcore Corellia. In SWTOR, Corellia is just the worst. It is no fun to be in. It's no fun to play. It drags. It's not fun to stream. It's not to do it. No. Nope. Nope. And it's one of the least balanced. And then for favorites,
I can reach you from here.
Yes.
for favorites, it's gotta be Onderon because it's just gorgeous.
Make your final moments count.
I really need to see why my mask is not showing. Where is my menacing grasp, voice-changing helmet?
So right now we're currently playing through one of the expansions of SWTOR,
The best.
the best one, yeah.
I hate playing with broken toys.
And Shiro is currently dealing with the big bad of the game.
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh, we got so many folks. Strike 66, how are you? How are you? Also, Assassin, how have you not seen Star Wars? Gasp.
The gasp. I thought
No,
the only
that's
people who hadn't seen Star Wars were the people in Star Wars, because they lived it.
Happy New Year, yes. What all do folks have planned for 2022? What all is going on? No, I can't tell you off on it. If content isn't your thing, like if a certain topic isn't your thing, that's fair.
Every time
That is true.
your mouth, I gain.
We will try not to judge too harshly. It's just that there will be judging, so be prepared, but do not worry, I have sensu beans. I will supply.
Like my buddies are really into Elder Scrolls and that kind of thing, and I tried so hard. Other than the fact that the game made me kind of sick to play, I just couldn't get into the lore of it either.
You're dead.
It's just tricky.
Valen's forces control the ship. I'll
He
distract
does
them.
not know how menacing a Sith can be.
Right? Uh-oh. Cop just
There
lost
we go.
Lana. Koth just lost Lana.
Lana's a shit too, like,
Is hidden on this deck.
it's just the way it is.
But yeah, so if you haven't checked out Shiro to this crew here, there's Shiro's information. Please go drop him a follow. He's currently streaming too, as you can hear. There's his Twitter info
Thank you for the follow.
and his YouTube.
I need to adjust the sound actually on something. Wow, everything is. I just need to increase the master volume then. Yeah,
Yes.
the voice acting was almost non-existent. Hey, thank you for the first time chat. Chemoroshan? Please let me know how to pronounce that. I do not wish to butcher that name. It seems like a very interesting name. In-game needs to go up a bit. Okay, gotcha. Let's see. Once we get into another conversation, let me know if it's better. Where we at?
Ooh, I'm back.
Told you Scorpio was bad news. Now look at
Or
us.
chop. Okay.
Boom. So right now I am playing a bounty hunter for folks who have watched Star Wars, so the Boba Fett type, but
The Boba Fett type.
I'm not losing my shit. to Valen.
but for
Not
the folks
today,
who are in
not ever.
SWTOR, I'm not just playing, your standard bounty hunter, I'm playing a power tech, so I can be just all the fire all the time, because kill it
Just
with
wanted to
fire!
save people. Never thought it'd come to this.
Oh, this is the part where you died last time. This is the
When
part
I
where you were
died?
killed by a cabinet.
Maybe?
Yes.
Oh,
This is
oh yeah.
literally the cabinet that killed you last time.
The Cabinet of Death.
Let's see if he dies again. Hey, congrats, you didn't die via cabinet. Good job.
Yes, I remember that you were like, you shouldn't be up close and personal with it like that.
And then you were.
Yes, I
And then you
totally
died.
was. But again, Chop, thank you so much for the first time chat and the follow. Much appreciated, friend. Welcome to Shiro no Kuni.
Get Sky for bus. Well, what'd I get? Oh, Rotten Buddy, how are you not following that?
One down. Let's not think about how many are left.
Assassin, thank you so much for that lurk, and everybody else who's lurking, very much appreciate it, you lovely, lovely humans.
All lurkers are much appreciated. And you're saying this, you think it should be good like this, the sound, then okay, I am happy if people are happy. This feels so weird. I am not used to SWTOR. It has been a long, long time.
Close. Just one more left.
Hey, you're from Tofa's Discord. Well, welcome in, friend. And you just started it back up. It's definitely a great game, this expansion especially.
The louder they say.
It's like, in my opinion, one of the best expansions. So as you can see, I've played this expansion in particular like plenty of times. But yeah, definitely if you're getting back into it, welcome back. Hopefully the new changes they bring is worth it. Builds up the player base back and actually doesn't break the game, hopefully. That's my hope.
We have lost 5 patrols in the lower decks, on opposite ends of the ship. Koth is not alone.
Oh, Father, you shouldn't have.
I think I'm gonna increase the master volume just a little bit more. 'Cause I feel like it's still, compared to
That's
Soundboard,
all the
maybe a
fuses
little bit
down
too
here.
low.
Next stop is someplace exciting.
That would definitely be me. That laughter.
It's your final battle!
By the way, did Kel mute theirself? Most likely. I only got into about 60th, just started a new character to remember the storyline. Yeah, that's totally fair.
Yeah.
That is totally fair. But again, this game is awesome. I absolutely love Star Wars, so when I saw that there was like
We were too busy fighting and
an
deciding
MMO,
to save
I
it.
was super happy.
Psycho princess and
But
murder
over the
together, we
years
focus
and all
on
the
us.
bugs and all
Let's
the
hit the
stuff that
bridge.
happened, it's kind of like slowly declined my love for this game. Not Star Wars, or for the
Thanks
game
for that lurk
itself.
strike.
Where that everything is.
So, I
Good.
wasn't able to loot there. Were you able to loot there?
No, I have been trying to loot,
Finish
but
this,
I
Commander.
decided to select
Save the
you
glacier.
for some reason, as if I was trying to loot you.
Weird. What deck should I go to?
Command.
Thank you.
I just realized I just went there thinking like it would appear for you for some reason. I told you it has been a while, so yeah.
Yeah.
Not having the percentages is annoying me a little bit, so I need to fix that real quick. Where did you show percentage? Not that. User interface. Show cooldown text. And where did you show like HP percentages and stuff like that? Where did you toggle it on? I forgot. Hello, Kel, you still muted?
You alright over there?
Don't know. Can't feel my fingers.
I disabled the bomb fuse, but the bridge controls were already unlocked.
My fault. I tried to resist, but Valen did things.
You actually have the founder title. That is awesome, Cha.
Sorry.
Oh hey, my mask is back on.
A fool like you never stood a chance against Valen.
Don't blame yourself. I got you into this. Doesn't make sense. They should have triggered the quantum bomb and killed us all.
Quantum bomb.
Long story, Len. The only way we're alive is if they didn't use the console. What stopped them?
Listen carefully. Time is short.
Shorter than you think, droid.
I expect better from you than petty insults. I manipulated Valen.
I'm a
to
Sith.
leave the
What did she
bridge so you
expect?
could disarm your fail-safe.
You knew about that?
I share your desire to save the gravestone. Stand by. Leyland has cornered Lana Beniko. You may wish to save her too.
I came to kill you and Valen, and take back the gravestone.
Your focus is too narrow. Koth will understand.
Oh no. Valen and Lana are fighting where I hid the bomb. If they trigger it, we're all dead.
Alright, so explain to me why it is Koth thought it was a good idea to put a massive bomb in a ship.
That's what I would like to know.
Like, this guy, I really wanted to like him. He's, you know, a rebel without a cause, kind of. Well, no, but he has a cause. Rebel with a cause. Like, he's trying to make a difference in the world, and then he just keeps making really bad choices.
Mm-hmm. Alright, I need to... Where is it? Where is it?
Psycho Matt!
Does not
Matt,
show.
how are you?
Hey Kel, do you happen to remember where you toggle on percentages for HP and stuff?
Yes. So, if you go to your interface editor,
Alright.
and now everyone else can learn this too. Interface editor, and then you can click on whatever one you want the percentage on. So say I wanted to look at, I don't know, yours. I would go there.
Mine and the enemies, basically.
Okay, so if I click on yours, then it should say show information text. So that's one way.
That is... okay.
And then I think there's some like random scaling that you can do, that kind of thing.
I've already scaled everything, it's just that I prefer, like, to see percentages.
Yeah.
No. It's a thing. No, not preferences. Target. Oh, not necessary.
Oh, what just happened? Oh,
Cutscene.
cutscene.
A quantum
Matt, you're a
bomb.
lovely human. Matt, our question of the day, and I think you would probably like this one a lot. What's your favorite Star Wars planet, and what's your least favorite?
Do not underestimate Valen. Her power grows exponentially.
I am happy that my mask is back on.
Or you will die.
I really am.
Scorpio said you'd come. I owe her credit.
You hurt Lana. Now I'll hurt you. And
Dang.
I'll take my time doing it.
That's not the reason I want to hurt her, but okay, I'll roll with it.
Hey! There's a bomb under your feet! You tear up this place, you'll set it off!
That
Too
sounds
late.
like a fault on
Never
you.
mind. You got 3 minutes!
I've waited.
3 minutes.
I hate
Always
3
3
You can
minutes.
Slice open your skull.
Matt, how are you doing? How goes it?
Time to die, father.
I am not your father. What are you talking about?
I mean, he thinks that you're father.
No, my
least
adopted
favorite.
kids are in a different game, though.
You're nothing but a pawn.
To the person who is a pawn.
I will not allow this.
Not this time, father.
Stop wasting time and end her miserable life.
Only you can strike her down.
You are useless,
When
dude.
I'm done with your precious Outlander, you and Arkan are next.
Such hatred. You are my daughter. We are family.
You caged me like an animal.
You're a danger to yourself and
I do appreciate that the little AoE circle that was underneath Valen's feet is still, like, there,
You
even in the
think I
cutscene.
would come, and you were right.
You need to prove yourself to a father who knows you're just a mistake. You're pathetic.
I am not a mistake.
Kneel before the dragon of the cool.
No! Oh, that's not!
Did you think I locked you away to punish you? No. You had to learn. You had to be conditioned. Kneel before the dragon of Zakul.
What did you do to me?
If you
Dude
find
has control issues.
Mm-hmm. He does.
I have a bad feeling about this.
Very bad feeling. All the bad feelings.
By the way, y'all might notice that we do have a
She's gone.
community challenge going on. 30 days left,
Oh.
and you've got to raise 25,000 points.
Should feel better now.
What is the
Somehow,
prize?
we already have 2,590. I don't even know how we got that many.
What to be the prize for success?
So the prize essentially is one of my streams will have a 5-minute cooldown for the
Oh.
sit-ups. I will
Oh,
go to
yes.
the last one while you're doing the middle one.
Okay, that works.
Hi, you donated 2,000. You have way too many points, you know that, right? Oh no, I'm stuck. How did I get here?
What is your
How did
current
any of-
cooldown right now? I don't know where I am.
20
I
minutes.
just running. 20 minutes? Gotcha.
Yeah, okay, I got all the ones in the last area.
Because I did make a promise that I would try to make it like my push-up thing like, I do remember me saying that, but I just completely forgot what, like, your time was.
Yeah, so it was 25, and now it's 20. The ad break one, where I do 5, is still at 30, because I don't want to just inundate people with ads.
That is
So,
fair.
that one's still at 30, but everything else. And then, of course, the Gimme 5, like, you can pay me and I will do setups. What is this? I've never noticed these being highlighted before. That's weird.
I don't know, I think we completed it though. So that is good. Also, quick shameless plug-in. I think I have mine at 15 minutes. Cooldown.
All your points are going for it, idea. Nice.
That's it. Bomb over.
Psycho Matt. Scruffy looking nerf herder.
But my daughter still infests your shed.
Matt, I have missed you. How have you been? And also, Omni Strike! Totally missed your chat while we were destroying things. Omni Strike, how are you? I hope you are doing well. Thank you for that lurk.
The Omniatus Commander! How's it going, friend?
Subconscious to respond to a simple phrase. Kneel before the dragon of Zakul. Speak these
Kneel
words
before
in
the
Valen's
dragon of
presence,
Zakul.
and you activate her conditioning.
I still can't believe that the voice actor for Valkorion is this relatively, like, petite-sized man. Like, I expected it to be this, like...
Giant.
Yeah, like, giant. And turns out he does this voice by making himself hoarse the day before.
That doesn't sound like a good idea.
Well, so he's a Broadway guy, and when he did the audition for this, like, voicing, I was watching the live stream where he explained this. He had just blown out his voice the day before, so he was hoarse and it was deep and all of that, and it created this Valkorion voice. So to really get it proper, he does have to wear his voice out like that a little bit. He can do it without, but not to the same degree. It's so cool.
That is fair, but it doesn't seem healthy at all.
It depends how you do it. So, like, with your vocal cords, if you work them similar to a muscle, because it is a muscle, and you wear it out a little bit,
Yeah,
it's
that's
just
fair.
gonna have a different performance.
Oh, yes!
I really hate that you look like a demented clown. Oh,
Finally!
Bye, Koth. I hope you find your dad.
Yes! It has been too long! Hey, Kaz, how's it going, friend? Thank you for hanging out.
Koth is
You've
gone.
been. He be dead, super dead.
Organic beings have a few moments to abandon ship. After that, your lives are forfeit.
Organic being.
That's all I am to you. Organic.
All I
being.
am.
Can't wait to get
Are we
rid of
breaking
I
up?
learned that the gravestone, the Geminis, and the
Matt,
ships
I
of
hear
the
you on
Eternal
that.
Fleet are all
It's so
extensions of
funny.
my
Me playing
technology.
on the PTS
I must
so much
understand
for the
how
past 2
powerful
weeks. Like, I think
Your droid doesn't care
even
about
after the
anything.
achievements, I kept playing on the PTS for a little bit.
Not
So
a
I
lot.
must have at least 75 hours, if not more, just PTS time in the past 2
I'm
weeks.
unlocking
Wow.
That
hidden
actually
powers
kind of
and
reinvigorated my
subroutines
interest in
that have
SWTOR.
overled the Eternal
That's
Empire.
It was
fair.
really odd.
Let us keep a little perspective.
So I'm
is
feeling it
cool.
again.
You want perspective?
Dang. I always forget that Scorpio's like the one person who can actually take on Valen.
Mm-hmm.
She's like the android, what is that, 16? Just the surprise.
Oh yes, the ginger
Where
android.
are you taking us?
The gravestone wants to go home.
I mean, he definitely isn't Android 13. Nobody wants to look at any trucker hats.
Also, anyone who is interested in donating towards a 12-hour stream in March, I do have that going on. So if you follow my support link, that'll not only put you down as a producer of my content for 2022, but it will also go towards a 12-hour stream. Eats plant.
I have a power that can
Our
How are you?
vegetarian friend.
find
Right?
her.
So vegetarian.
Mm-hmm.
Internal sensors are offline.
The hyperdrive is locked. We're on
So
this
after
journey to the
playing
bitter end.
through Shadow of Revan, that line is really funny.
Sounds like the end's
The
coming
internal
right up.
sensors are offline. Because in Shadow of Revan, there's this like weird line of Lana, what's wrong with these sensors? Can you go check them? To trick Lana to leave.
Oh, yes.
That's the whole Eternal Fleet.
Wow, that's a lot. Oh, great.
That's not our transport. Must be Valen's.
Bye,
Activate
Valen.
weapons. Open fire.
We can't. Weapons are offline.
An
The
internet
transport is
provider.
carrying us.
I know I shouldn't have signed up with Space Mobile.
The Gemini units. that run over to
Don't do a
Valen's
12-hour stream on a Sunday. Okay.
We are related.
What
The
day would
gravestones
be a
come
good day
from
for a
the
12-hour
all
stream?
created here, and you have aided our journey home.
And
Well-
what chapter is this? This is chapter 3 or 4, Shiro?
We're on 4 now.
When
4.
I get my hands on you, a memory is all that will remain.
I
Well,
offer you
perhaps a
part of
Saturday. Yeah, I can do that.
knowledge that may
Because I would do a
save
mix of games.
Valen and her remaining
Yeah, I think a
soldiers
day
of
where you
sabotage
wouldn't
and
wake up the next day for work or something
You may
tired would be a good idea.
We're seeing power surges
Well, the
all
nice
over.
thing is my
Shields,
boss
life
is
support.
amazing and lets me
Y'all
work
be
from
kidding.
home on Mondays, so I can function even if I stream kind of late on
Sarah, help
Sundays.
me fix the
Oh, that's
But-
fair.
The rest of you,
It would
safe.
be nice to do like a long Saturday.
Even though I kind of have it as a goal, like once I reach 250 followers, I think the goal was,
Give me a hand.
I have like, the title is called Surprise Stream, that's like the name of the actual like, thing to be unlocked when I reach the goal, but I'm still kind of like debating what to do actually with that. So,
Yeah.
shall be seen. I do
Which reminds
appreciate...
me,
What?
I am getting sneakily close to a 6-hour stream. We're at
Oh.
219 followers. Once we hit 250, we'll have a 6-hour stream. So tell your friends, get the follows, we'll get there. The
Weapons
sub goal
deck, yep.
is for folks who are actually subbed, because we've hit 35 before with gift subs, and so gift subs are going to count half towards that sub goal. And gimme 10. No, Matt, don't encourage her. Incorrect.
Do
All right.
it!
While Shiro goes to Iocath or whatever this is, I'm going to go do sit-ups. Little cat, try not to laugh at me.
Little cat, do all the laughing.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oof. Oh, that was a knee pop. This is fine.
You okay there?
Oh, the cat doesn't even care. He's like just hanging out down there.
Are you okay there?
I'm fine.
I've never seen anything like it.
Eat. No, incorrect.
Yes, very correct.
No.
Yes.
By the way, we will not be doing 5 minutes for every sit-up
They'll look lovely
or for
in
sit-ups
your case.
in a 12-hour stream. I cannot do that.
No, if you were planning to do something like that, then it should have been a sit-up or workout dedicated stream.
Don't
Right.
touch them, Valen.
No, this is just going to be one of my normal streams. Maybe I'll make it like a 3 or 4 hour one, but
Nice try, Outlaw.
You must be closer if you hope to activate her conditioning.
You could have told me that there was a range on that.
Hang on my wall. If I can't have you,
what's a range?
I tried to trigger Valen's conditioning and he said, you have to be closer. Like, dude, tell me if there was a range. Don't just, like, leave it like that.
Quickly, she cannot strike you down, but she will find other ways to hurt you.
Of course she will. She's a villain. It's what she does.
And then I'll have mine.
You
I don't know why they don't realize I am a Sith.
Matt. Give me 5.
Nice.
Alright, little cat. Watch the pain again. Hello.
All the pain. All the gain.
2, 3, 4, 5. Ooh. Yep. Shouldn't have worn sweats. Nope, shouldn't have worn them. Especially sweats where the tie comes loose.
No! Stop hugging each other! Stop being friends! Darn it!
Wait, what?
Alright,
That is the oddest thing I've heard all day. Stop being friends. Stop hugging each other. What?
Templar! Templar, save me! They keep making me do sit-up. Oh, Kai, you just made the cat very happy.
Another treat?
Look at him. No, eats!
Varen, Lana, does anyone read?
Cat treat for the kitten, and 30-second ad break for sit-ups.
I forgot how to actually trigger an ad break. Really need to look into that.
Okay. Here you go, subs.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Oh. The pain.
All the pain, but for all the gains.
I cannot even. Hello, we're back. Thank you for sitting through that ad break while we did sit-ups. And by we, I mean me. And I mean me because y'all are conspiring. I'm glad you have friends. Travel to Iocath.
Yes, I'm gonna have this little buddy of mine heal.
Oh, I have my music on in game.
Huh. Ooh, there's a medical droid right there. Let me see if I need to sell something. Possibly. Right. Yeah. I do not need anything that I have here. Everything is so large.
Alright. Let's test to see if this actually works. Reset.
Oh, what are you
It
testing?
did. I was just testing to see if a command I just made to explain in chat to folks who are not subbed why there's a 30-second ad break.
Oh. Oh, that's totally fair. By the way, I completely forgot what was like the command to trigger an ad in the first place.
I have the quick actions up and I just click on it, same as like
Wait,
manage
there's a
poll
quick
and
action
rate.
for it? I could probably add that then.
I will show you how after the stream. By the way, I think that you're gonna do the whatchamacallit, the bonus.
Oh, yes. Where? Here. Over there. Not there.
While you do that, I'm just gonna go around destroying things to clear you a path. Because I think you can do that while in combat.
Yes. Yes, I think.
Let me catch up on chat real quick. You and your mass dance fail sauce. Thank you, Eats Plant, for mass dance. Yes, the record is 92 sit-ups. Templar, you absolutely amazing human.
Templar is the
Templar
best.
does some really cool Minecraft stuff, and I've said it before and I will say it again. Templar is the only Minecraft streamer I can actually watch without getting nauseous. I tried to play that game once, and I was so sick I couldn't eat for like 12 hours afterwards.
Oh, that is bad.
Yeah, it was really awful. And yet, somehow, I do not get sick when Templar plays Minecraft, so I do try to watch as much as possible, because the amazing stuff that he creates is just phenomenal.
He is an awesome builder. He really
yeah.
is. I have watched a couple of his streams. I, fortunately had to lurk for a lot of them, but The little bits and pieces I've been able to watch are absolutely amazing, and actually because of him, I have been seriously considering going back to Minecraft and maybe even buying it if I have the chance.
Yeah, it was one of those games that I ended up having to like contact Steam and be like, "Hey buddies, can I get a refund? Because I'm never gonna be able to play this game." I got so sick. And I felt just very sad because I was playing it to be able to play with a buddy who I don't get to see very often, and they're not into the same kind of games as me. So this was like an opportunity to bond.
Like, we had a chance, but it did not work. Hey droid, why are you not healing me? Also, where am I? And where are you?
Yeah, great promo for subs. Want to hear my pain? Sub today. I'm literally just running around destroying things that can be destroyed. Where are you?
I am following where the side quest is supposedly taking me.
I don't get many notifications for side quests. I really just have the notification for the mission.
Yes, it's actually in that direction now.
Oh, good.
I probably should have
Alright.
mentioned that.
Yeah, that would have been helpful.
Yeah.
Need endurance. Can't remember if I have a speed boost other than the standard speed boost on this too.
I still don't get why they're gonna do away with amplifiers.
Yeah, it seems like a waste. Matt. Yeah, so Templar, it's rough. There are a few games. I tried to play Gold Rush, I think it was. That one just absolutely tanked me. I got super sick from that. And I can watch some people stream it, but PC repair I can play, but I have to be very careful, and I had to turn down like camera sensitivity and stuff. So, and then there are some games that I can play, but I have to take like anti-seasickness kind of med to be able to play them, so I try not to too much.
Fair.
Yeah, getting rid of one of the few credit sinks amps makes no sense at all. You're entirely right, Eats. It's it doesn't make a ton of sense. I figured there would be another credit sync that they would introduce, but I haven't seen one in the PTS. Like the new gearing system has nothing to do with credits, really. It has everything to do with playing more, which will get you more credits. So it is the opposite of a credit sink. I really don't get it. It's not even a materials credit sink.
I still can't believe how they let it spiral out of control the way it is, where that to buy a hyper crate, you can't even list it on the market board anymore for how expensive it is.
Yeah.
That is just absolutely ridiculous.
Knights of Zakul must have been on the Eternal Fleet.
I'm glad the enemy followed us.
Yeah, the new gear you essentially need materials
Something
for.
dumped us together for a reason.
But can you buy the materials?
No.
Oh.
They are ones you have to earn. So I'll put the link in my chat to when I played through it. Because that actually just went live.
Oh, follow Kel's YouTube
That's
so it
fine.
could be... What was it that you wanted to change your YouTube to? Slash Kelgryphon or something?
Yeah, slash Kelgryphon. So that's currently one of my goals, and I'm at 60 subs at this point. I need to get to 100, and then I can be youtube.com/Kelgryphon instead of the gibberish. So if you haven't subbed, it's free. Please, please, please. Drop that sub. So
Don't do that.
Do that. But I just posted the video of me playing through the PTS. I explained gearing, combat styles, all of that in the last stream based on viewer questions. Oh, Valen.
You know, whenever I hear about Korean I don't know why, but my mind starts going towards Kratos. And I am fully expecting him at some point to just go, boy.
Yeah. Do it. Wow. Wow.
He really,
Jeez, calm down.
he really has anger issues though, still.
I missed you, little sister.
Have you though? Have you really? Very good timing, Kai. Ooh.
Hold on.
Why am I holding on? Where am I going? What's happening?
There we go. I had one of my other settings not toggled on, so I needed to toggle it on real quick. Whenever I select somebody, I used to like click on the terrain to cancel it, and I'm so used to that. When it doesn't happen, I'm like, okay, is something wrong? Then I remember, oh no, everything has been reset. Am I going the right way?
I don't know. I'm just going this way because I can.
Yes, I am. Right, I'm going to take a hard left to go do the side quest. Ow. Ow. Pain.
I like that I just literally ran through it. I'm like, oh yeah, that hurts people. Eh.
I mean, it used to on Master Mode.
Yeah, on Master Mode it absolutely whoops you, but... Weird. SWTOR lag there. My stream's fine, but SWTOR just threw a hissy fit. Well, there's a lot of noise on this planet, actually. Hold on.
Sounds like something SWTOR would do, honestly. I am not surprised.
Well, so there's a lot of textures on Biocath because of the grading.
I died.
So just reducing that helps.
Help?
No.
I am
I
dead?
help you. What did you do? Did you literally jump onto the laser?
I forgot.
Stop taking shortcuts.
I forgot that there was like a gate there, so I jumped and it activated right after I landed, and then I got all the owies.
You're such a nerd, and I appreciate you.
Alright, let's see. I cannot reach that. Why can I not reach that? I need to, okay.
Did you
I'm
figure
not
it out?
dead. Yes.
Should I tell him, everyone? What do you
No,
think?
I got it. Thank you, Kaz, for the hydrate. I probably need it.
Thank you for
Actually, I
that,
most
Lord
definitely
Templar,
needed
you
it.
wonderful human, you.
Let's see, where
Oh yeah, you can't jump up to me, can you? I was totally standing here in the hopes of helping you jump up to me, and it occurs to me you can't.
Only if
You're
we
not
were
a guardian.
dueling, I think.
Warcry! Warcry, how are you? Did I see a shout for Car? Hey, Carzival! Carzival, how are you?
I have been forgetting. I have been trying to remember what I wanted to do this entire time, and it was a shout out. So shout out to Kaz, the best of human beings. And thank you so much for the 100 biddies. That is awesome. Thank you so much, friend. Much appreciated. And for those of you that don't know, Kaz is a fellow streamer, one of the best out there, the Zelda extraordinaire.
Oh my gosh, yes. The recent upload of,
That was awesome.
the piano upload, that was just awesome.
The piano was epic. So definitely go follow Kaz, both Twitch and YouTube. Awesome, awesome content. Definitely worth all the follow. Show them the love of Shiro no Kuni.
Okay,
Yes.
why am I not doing any damage? I realize I'm a tank, but shoot.
Did they nerf tanks? We haven't gotten any updates, actually, right?
No. No
yeah,
updates.
so... Why did it not break? Why is it not breaking? Break, darn you!
How are you doing? And Warcry, fill me in. How are you doing?
Warcry, how's it going, friend? It is going well on my end. I hope
Oh
you
my
are
goodness.
awesome.
Jesse, how are you?
Jazzy Jazz!
And the question of the day for folks is, what is your favorite and least favorite Star Wars planet? So, for example, Corellia and I have a very strained relationship, but I love Onderon.
I'm still looking for the side quest terminals, and I cannot find it.
Isn't there one back here, or is that the one you kind of, like, cheated your way to?
I think... I don't know. I have 2 left, so I'm currently looking for them. I'm gonna go up there and look, actually. I am everywhere again. Yes, you are. And it is much appreciated.
This is one of my least favorite bonuses, by the way. Just putting it out there, because it is so hard to find the stuff you need.
But in the end, it's actually kind of worth it, since it's part of lore. And actually, another shameless plugin. One of my point redemptions is that if the game has like lore text or anything, there's like this storytime redemption. I decided that it will be like lore based, so if the game has certain lore that I can just open the main menu and read through it, and that would be something that people can redeem towards. Make things interesting. You are a support beast, yes you are, Warcry, yes you are. And you are very much appreciated. And...
The bot cannot seduce you with the boss battles. You've got Gimme 10 waiting.
Gimme 10 waiting.
Yes, Shiro taking shortcuts. Learning his lesson.
Okay, so that is the one I kinda cheesed my way through.
No! No! Darn it, Warcry.
For those of you that don't know, Warcry is also a fellow streamer. Definitely go check them out. Link is, has been posted in the chat. Also, I got no clue where I'm going. Got no clue where I'm going. I'm just jumping around everywhere.
Alright, here we go. Sit-ups. Little cat. Time. And 1, 2. My cat fell. 3, 4, 5. Give me back my cat. 6, 7, 8. Where's my hat? 9.
No problem, friend. You definitely deserve it. You definitely deserve it, dude.
Must get up. Must stand. Okay.
Okay, so that I have turned on. That I have turned on, but this is the... This one...
Now you can use your points for something else. Ooh, what am I spilling the tea on?
Shiro side quest addiction?
I mean, that is a thing. I love the fact that if Shiro's not here, the, like, trap isn't here and I can just run around. Actually, in fact, I won't trigger the cutscene, so I can check up here. I can't remember if there is
one
of those things up here. Nope, there's not.
No, there's... I think the last one should be in this area. It's just that I cannot find it.
You're positive there weren't 2 in the other area?
I activated 2 in the previous area, and there should have been 3 here.
I got nothing for you then.
So...
Ooh, my Christmas adventures. Okay. Let's see. Spilling the tea on the Christmas adventures. Well,
Ooh,
let's see here. Oh, there's a fun one. So, I did travel for the holidays. And, you know, safe as possible, all that good stuff. I did take a test when I got back. I am negative. All the good stuff. Very happy. But unfortunately, that's not the case for everyone. And
no.
There were so many canceled flights. So on the day I was coming back, my second flight, because I had a connection, my second flight was supposed to leave the airport at 9:30 at night. And I should have gotten home like by about midnight. That is not what happened. I ended up having an experience. So I started to develop all of these wonderful conspiracy theories of what was happening. And then we finally found out we were just waiting for another flight attendant to show up. But
oh my.
My conspiracy theories were much more fun.
I
so
will do
that
in a second, Warcry.
What we can.
So
Know what it's like out there.
here comes the conspiracy theories, and I'll let Shiro's doohickey play without me interrupting.
I need to go do 7 push-ups real quick, but I'm just waiting for the cutscene to actually finish. Then I'll do the 7 push-ups redeem.
I'd rather hit her with the Omni Cannon. More satisfying. Safer, too.
If you just give me 1 sec, dude.
With that. Vet's in the main room, poking at one of those monuments. She's onto something that could help.
Alright, now that that is done, I will go do the push-ups. Alright, let's do this. Let's do this. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Alright. And it's done. Alright, it's done. I am back. I am back. I am back. Alright. Hey, Thorsuku, you'll share the pain at home. Okay. Yeah, that is fair. Alright, where should we go? I don't think there's any terminals here. Are there? Let me double check. You never know on my behind. It is part of the story.
Questionable.
They have it there for a reason, though.
No, they don't.
Yes, they do.
It is a filler, and it's an awful one. This is one of the worst side quests.
See, I have watched, like, what? I've watched One Piece, Naruto, Bleach, and Dragon Ball. Which, a good 2/3 of the show for each of them is basically filler, so...
That doesn't mean it's good. And yes, I'm very happy that I made it home healthy. I do have, like, not just the take-home test, but a proper one coming up later this week. But the take-home test, I had to do 2 of them, and both of them came up negative, so it works out.
You know, I just for a second there forgot that that was part of the Warrior storyline. So she would know better than to actually, like, tick me off or something like that.
Tell me about your experiences, your fun from the past couple weeks, folks. How were your holidays? If you do celebrate Christmas, or just, you know, your New Year's holidays.
There's a weapons factory, and I'm taking control of everything. There's a war to win.
It's a war to win.
The sector have long Iocath's creations. 3,000 years ago, my creators deployed these weapons on randomly selected worlds. Their mission was to conduct war games.
Why were they tiring, idea?
The live fire combat exercises.
Oh yeah, that'll wear you out.
Reparations were offered to surviving test worlds whenever possible.
Enough. Tell your masters I am not.
Hey, I'm really glad that your buddies came in clutch. That's such a big thing. The holidays can really get people down.
Do you have additional queries?
Jesse, good to hear that, you know, you at least had your first Christmas with them. I'm assuming that you mean the BF's family.
Something happened to flip them around.
Arkan killed you years ago, Thex.
Jeez, yeah, that is late. Gosh and golly.
I'm here now. You're so powerful.
Yeah, see, look at that. I totally guessed that. Go team.
Go team.
I remember when you used to visit my cage.
I hope they're doing well as well.
I want to help. Tell me what's stopping you from destroying the Outlander.
You know the answer.
Yeah, the chatting on the phone is tough.
Why can't I feel you?
My old phone, I was great typing on that. I got this new phone, and I'm just awful.
Oh my.
Yeah,
Also,
New Year's I had not planned on staying up a reasonable amount. I had really planned on going to sleep. And then something was just like, I should stay up. Turns out, people nearby actually set off fireworks, and my poor cat's just like, the heck is going on? And
Oh
so
no.
it turned out to be a good thing, because I was awake and I could keep him company.
So I feel like the interaction between Thexan and Valen has changed a bit.
How so?
I don't know, I feel like by now she should have saw through Thexan's like disguise and stuff. She should have escaped by now, right?
You're good.
Or am I misremembering stuff?
You're misremembering. There's one more cutscene.
Okay.
I have done this way too much. Yes, that's my cat on camera. Is it too small, by the way?
Report. Exposed.
And Shiro, when we're done fighting, what chest piece do you have on?
I have an entire set on. I could actually look it up right now.
No, this is like the hardest fight in this chapter. Pay attention.
That was on Master Mode. We're on Veteran. I've barely gone beneath 70%.
Yes, and we still have so many baddies. I'm about to die.
Oh no. That's because you don't have a healer with you, and I'm on the other side. Okay, now I'm starting to get super low.
Told you it was the hardest fight. No one listens to me. Wait, why am I not using Heroic Moment?
I don't know. But I got the Remnant Resurrected gear set going on. Resurrected Warrior.
Eliminate threats.
So the set that you get from Heroic Crates, the Remnant, the Resurrected set for the Warrior.
I will check chat in just a second when I'm not dying.
Identify.
Oh.
Eradicate.
There will be a big bad at some point, I believe. No.
Or no.
Okay. Do.
Oh,
Yes.
I totally forgot.
Alright, so treat to the cat, and also cat, is the camera big enough? Do I need to have that camera bigger?
I usually completely forget that I actually have a exclamation quote system going on. So yeah, I do have that if people want to play around with that. I always forget to mention that to my viewers.
I can't destroy Phaeton and Scorpio if we stay here. Find me an exit.
Oh, Commander. I think I found one.
Oh, one of the better in-game quotes is coming up soon.
Yes, it's one of my favorites. Hey there. How goes it, Wrath?
It's a rest.
Dark.
Are you getting up now?
Moment felt like drowning.
You all done with your nippity now?
Powerful.
Yeah.
It might be the strongest on this entire world.
No, don't feed her lies.
Clever too.
For
thing is,
in
Vexen,
Rokini.
you didn't bring me
Oh,
here.
big one.
That was Aachen.
Poorhouse in Rokini. How's it going?
I was trying to get Ares back online when the door opened.
How utterly convenient. This is clearly a trick.
Lana, wow.
If this is a trap, whoever set it made a
Yes,
fatal
this is our
error.
little cat cam.
Bet you're with me.
He
The
is
rest of
very
you,
close to the
hold
camera.
this position.
Are you gonna go back into your little tent, or are you just gonna stand there? Should I stop giving you attention so that you actually go back into your tent? No.
No,
deserve
you
all the
can't do
attention.
that. Transcendent, or no, that's predation. Yep, predation.
Surprise! Predation! When I was playing in the PTS earlier this week, I'm like, what is the move that I'm missing? Where is it? Oh, it's the screaming move! And it's literally just a face that's screaming. But I didn't remember what it was called, and I think Sally was about to end me. Like, it has
Oh
a name!
my.
I'm like, but I don't remember the name. It's the screaming move.
It is the screaming move. What was it? Frightful Roar or something like that?
Yeah. Oh, we have more sit-ups to do.
Over there, another of those techno
How
thingies.
very lovely.
How very glib. No, it's not Force Scream. That's
Gonna need some power for these bridge
that's one that
controls.
actually does damage. Wait, isn't there? What is
Are you
it?
talking about Furious Power, the one which has like 4 stacks to it?
Yeah, that one.
Okay, yeah. Furious
What
Power.
is it? What is it angry about?
Nice.
Oh, there it is.
Power
Okay.
source. 2 more and we'll be good to go.
Hey, Warcry! Congrats on becoming a VIP.
Hey.
Congrats, congrats. And we have more points that have been added to the reduced cooldowns for the stream. We are now at 7,000 points.
Ooh.
Alright, while Shiro is doing that, he should be fine. I'm gonna do 5 sit-ups. Are you gonna watch me do 5 sit-ups? Oh, I didn't need to do
Power source was
ad.
destroyed.
Alright, for subs, you will hear the pain. Everyone else, here's an ad.
And everybody that's in my stream usually hears Scout's pain anyway. Am I going the right way?
1,
Nope.
2, 3, 4, 5. Oh.
Yep, overheating.
Overheating.
You sure that's a wise idea?
Hi, little cat.
Wait, where is the last one?
Oh, sit-ups.
Okay, I am missing the last one, and for some reason I cannot find it.
You battled Batty, yes?
Yes, but I think there should be a third one somewhere.
So there's one there. There should be one in the hallway.
Saw it.
Let's connect
There
these
we
to
go.
the bridge and get it up and running.
Want to hear more of Kel's pain? Straight up almost walked off the edge there. Yikes. And Warcry, thank you so much for that 100-bit cheer. Full house in Rokini. We have
Support beast
another
himself.
VIP.
Hey. More Griffin's feathers. Is that what you're gonna call them?
I've seen
They're
places like this
legends.
before, but
Legends.
are
Oh, right. Yes, you
similar
said
to
legends.
the
giant crypt.
subs.
Okay.
Millions of dead.
I was gonna say, if you didn't have a name, you could call them the Griffin's feathers. Or Suku, your body isn't built for that many push-ups. Yeah, that's relatable. Very relatable, more than you'd think.
Let's update our about page so I can have you listed as VIPs.
you'd think she was just throwing a random fit, but then you realize that she wasn't. She was doing this with a purpose.
I straight up spelled House in Rokini with an F. I don't know how it happened.
That
No one
happened.
knows how it happened. Alright, you're on the list, both of you. Congrats. Reduces some of the limitations. You're able to do more chatting, that kind of thing.
I do not know how long my connection will last. I must speak quickly.
Still trying to trick me into rescuing you. It won't work.
If you ever want to be a biocat,
Boom.
these monuments
And we have a boss battle. Oh,
Ooh,
cat's gone.
nice.
base tens of millennia old. It is everything. The beings who built biocat were scientists.
And I've updated it so that when the cat is here, you can use channel points to give him a treat. If the cat is not here,
Oh, interesting.
then you give a treat to the cat
How
dragon.
did you leave this world? Forget what you did.
Biocast builders tried to save themselves. They drove us into wild space and locked our memory cores. We did not save them. We drifted for
We have a boss battle.
lost.
Can't believe I rolled a 1 on one of the conversations.
Ouch.
1.
Wielded in more pointless organic wars.
You're finally home, but you're a prisoner like the rest of us. Why? Who's doing this?
That would be Ares.
I heard that is Gary.
Show yourself.
I mean, he might as well call himself that.
Alright. So, a boss battle and a stretch and salute. So, how the boss battle works.
Ares controls Iocath? But he's an idiot.
Do not be deceived. Ares is
Ouch.
immensely powerful.
He's an idiot.
Everything that happens to us is his design.
To me, he's a machine.
I think it's boss normal for this one. Well, boss battle works is you'll have the opportunity to say what role you want to be, and then when we go, you'll have 30 to 60 seconds to enter in your move. So if everyone is ready, I'm going to start up the boss battle.
We're gonna batter Mayor Lewis.
We are going to battle Mayor Lewis. So if you would like to join, please type in !join, and then your choice of either warrior, priest, or mage.
Thank you for your participation. My examination is now complete. I intended to see if any among you were worthy of
So
inheriting
!join,
You failed.
warrior, priest, or
I'm claiming
mage.
Iocath and everything on it. You can't stop me.
Your statement is incorrect.
No, it is very correct, Ares. Trust me. You don't know what I'm about.
Got one more minute to join up. !join. Warrior, priest, or mage. And while that's going, Matt, who am I stretching and saluting to? Can be anybody in chat right now. Who am I stretching and saluting to? Can even be to yourself.
Alright, let's see.
Impurities detected.
Impurities? How dare you, sir?
Ouch. Kai, I think you are always the person who is stretched and saluted to.
I mean, it is Kai after all.
It's true.
Second best mod, the first being Exarch.
Ouch.
It's completely shut
Alright, so
down.
here's the Mayor Lewis fight. So you'll notice the instructions up on the screen. Kai's up first, and you can select !1, 2, or 3 for your attack.
Quinn. I don't need threats.
Hey, Kiwi Birdie.
So
Oh, 7 push-ups.
Kai, you'll just want to !1, !2, or !3, and if it's 3, you'll have to choose someone, so @. Alright, so Kai's attacked Mayor Lewis, good job. Now we have Warcry that's next.
feel like if I was given the chance, he would have attacked me. Either that or the boss right now isn't Mayor Lewis, it's just me standing there.
Well, Mayor Lewis is about to do an AoE attack, so he's choosing the people he's going to attack right now.
Oh, you can choose an AoE attack. You can choose the targets.
Yeah, he has his AoE attacks 3 different people. Oof. Dang, he hit Psychomats real hard.
Oh no, poor Matt.
Alright, so Warcry, now you will enter in yours. So you gotta wait until it says your turn, and then it'll enter. So enter in your exclamation point 1 again. And while you're doing that, I'll do the salute to Kai. Kai, not just best mod, not just amazing human working in the medical field right now, which frankly is superhuman in itself, but wonderful friend.
A real life superhero.
Yeah, right? And now it is Jesse's turn.
You've earned your continued survival.
Continued survival.
So with the streaming and all of that, sometimes it can get you down if your numbers aren't exactly what you want to see and all of that.
While that is happening, I'm sorry, I'm just gonna cut you off real quick. While you are doing that, I am going to go do the 7 push-ups real quick. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Alright, all the pain. Making. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7. Alright. I'm fine. I promise. I'm fine. Where's my headset? Oh, here it is. I'm back. I think. I'm back. That was fun.
Conclude testing.
Alright.
Wait,
did Bit say her quote, or did we just miss it? I think we missed it.
What did we miss?
Vet's quote, here, tunnel, tunnel, tunnel.
I think you need to get the power rods first.
Okay.
And then it's here, tunnel, tunnel. Alright.
Okay,
Whose turn is it? What are we doing? Oh.
I am going to look for something to power up the door. While trying not to die, that is.
So occasionally I've been noticing Mayor Lewis has been freezing. I don't know what's going on there. But just keep an eye on chat. Alright, so it's NPC bot's turn, and now it should be Kai's, but not yet.
Maybe something in this panel.
And remember, when you put in your commands, put the exclamation point up first.
These lights gotta get their power from somewhere.
Tabcat! Oh my goodness! It's been a hot second, friend. How are you?
Hello, friend. We are not suffering, we are fine. I like how there are basically 4 empty, like, power cell slots, but we only need 3 to power up the door.
Yeah.
Did we get him? Nope.
I think this is where here Tunnel is.
Yeah, probably. Either that or because I'm usually so mean that it was skipped.
There you go, Kai. Now it's your turn. Yeah, the boss battle tends to freeze. I need to look up and contact them and find out what's been going on. I thought the most recent update would fix it. So Kai, it's your turn. Go ahead and enter in 1, 2, or 3. Right now, you could protect people. That's 3. You could do a demoralize, or you could do damage.
Demoralize him. Hear me out, King Kai. Let him power up to 100%, and then beat him. It'll demoralize him.
Alright.
Alright. So Hirsuko is asking, what is my favorite food or meal? It is basically an Egyptian dish called molokhia. It is awesome. It's like a soup. That is my favorite. So I will extend that question to everybody else in my chat and in Kel's chat. What is everybody's favorite food or meal? I'm curious to know.
Pull them here. I'm taking back my fleet.
We will be destroyed. I was on Voss. I heard my sisters die. I'm afraid, Empress.
You're afraid. First time I've heard a droid say they're afraid.
Right?
Or second, actually, because basically Vegeta planted fear in the droid too. Android 19.
Valen presents an opportunity. If she distracts Ares, we have a chance to stop him.
There is no we. You betrayed me. I'll bury you in the same grave with Ares and Vader.
Dang.
Shiromeanie strikes.
Alright, Mayor Lewis has done his attack. It's now Warcry's turn. Warcry. You can either attack, demoralize, or you can do protect. And you've done attack. You were prepped with that. You had that ready.
Anything associated with chicken at this point. Ah, that's fair.
I do love this fight. Oh.
I am going to try and attack all the power thingies. The conduits, yes.
There we go. We can attack the big guy. Surprising how easy this is compared to Master Mode. There
wow. Only one time is what we
Jesse's
needed.
Turn.
Jesse.
Very nice. Lifesteal. Love it. Love it. Car. Oh no, Carzaval has contributed much. We've raised 9,000. I thought 25,000 was going to be a lot.
Oh no, no, nope.
That's just mean.
Going underground didn't work.
Okay. What if we go up?
There's a landing pad on the rooftop.
Alright, I'm healing up Kai because Wolf.
Gravestone isn't the only Alliance vessel here.
Because all of us have dots on us right now too.
Oh no.
But I haven't been scanning from my shuttle.
Very nice. Matt had that prepped. Very cool. Alright, so it's probably Mayor Lewis's turn again. Sifu, thank you so much for that follow. Putting us at 220 follows for the win.
Those droids will cut us down the moment we step outside.
We are only 30 away from getting ourselves to a 6-hour stream when we hit that 250 goal.
If only we had an even bigger droid to keep the ones outside busy.
If I remember correctly, I'm just gonna die a whole lot. Alright, it's Kai's turn.
Wait, what?
Either way, we win.
We send the droid to attack while we hit the roof. It could work.
Sold. I'll start scanning
Oh,
for the
my
shuttle.
goals didn't work.
Fingers crossed.
He's
Well,
gonna start
that command didn't work.
now.
So my follower goal is 250. And then when I hit that, my next goal will be 400. And my sub goal is 35. When I hit 35 subs, I'll be doing a 12-hour stream. I also have a 12-hour stream for March if we hit our donation plan of 100, because that'll help pay for the Lego Star Wars movie I'm hoping to play on the stream.
Ooh, nice.
All right, Jesse, it's your turn. Yes,
You
I'm
got it,
very
Jess.
grateful. Very grateful for y'all. Y'all, with your donations and your subs and everything, actually paid for one of the games already that we're going to be playing this year, Forspoken. Very excited about that.
Nice. When is it coming out again?
May
Forgot.
25th.
Gotcha.
Can you tell that I stared at my video just a lot as I was editing it?
Oh, not really. Ooh, this time I rolled 100 for that conversation. Twice. Alright, you ready to destroy some bots, Kel?
I am. I mean, they're probably going to destroy me, but...
I wonder how easy...
Sorsuko, thank you so much for that follow. Oh, it's my turn. Shoot. Heal.
Wonder how easy yours is gonna be compared. Wait. Oh! Oh my! This is awesome. So I have my heroic moment up. I had it up when we were battling the big droid. And it is still up. And I could actually use it as a bot. Which is ridiculous.
Oh, Gwenki, thank you so much for stopping by. The QOL, my favorite group of people. They are lovely. Boom. Haha, I love that move. Gwen, how is it going? Gwen. That is one of my favorite memes. Gwen. Let's see. And Jesse, you are very welcome for that heal.
Alright, I need to heal up for a minute. Let me heal up real quick.
I'm just hanging out here. I'm frankly amazed that I'm not dead. Like, but I haven't used anything that would grab the droid's attention yet, so...
Okay, I need to heal again.
Oh, bye. Have fun. You'll be fine.
I hope so.
You'll be fine.
I'm just stomping on all of them.
I am doing quite well, Glenn. Really, really well. Let's get... Let's go. Alright, let's keep Matt alive. I will die at the next AoE, but... that is okay if I can keep the DPS alive. Okay, Matt's turn. Matt, you got this. Yeah, I'm doing great. So, Sorsuko, thank you so much for that follow. Gwen, thank you so much for that follow.
It's about time you followed Sorsuko.
Sorsuko, how are you doing? So I streamed this, SWTOR.
Oh no, I did not realize my health went down that much.
That's funny. I stream SWTOR, I also stream Stardew Valley, and then on Thursdays I do a variety stream. So if you join my Discord, you can vote. I actually have a vote going on right now for what stream we'll be doing on Thursday. So there's my schedule for you. And then if you check out my YouTube, you can see my past streams, but also the projects that I do, including news and then some SWTOR playthroughs. Trying to get to 100 YouTube subs so I can properly name my YouTube. Alright. Jesse, you got this. You can take this evil boss on. I believe in you.
We believe. Let's heal real quick before we die again.
And Gwen, what kind of games do you play? What kind of stuff do you stream? Self-promo on my page is totally encouraged if I ask, so please, let me know. Sorsuko! Shiro is a meanie. Yes, he is a meanie.
Yep.
Oh my gosh, I can actually attack. Alright, people, I'm doing a singular attack. Let's see how this goes. Did we do it? Yes! Yo, we won! We beat the evil Mayor Lewis. Yes!
Nice. Congrats, Griffin.
Well, gee. Great work, y'all. Heck yeah. Ooh, Fortnite Sims. Oh, yes. Wonder what happens if I go to Med Center. Oh, I just kind of hang out. Neato. Love Sims. Ooh, Xbox Series S. Very fancy. No, do not attack me. Incorrect.
Who's attacking you?
Oh, Kai. Standard.
Oh yeah, that's the standard. That is business as usual.
Yeah. Alright, did I miss any other chats during our battles?
Possibly.
Possibly.
I like how I'm still a bot in this cutscene. It is confirmed. I'm a bot.
Oh, Gwen, perfect. Thank you so much. That helps.
By the way, why are you not in the cutscene? Shouldn't you be in the cutscene?
No.
We're
Huh.
not alone. Sensors detected
Weird.
on the vessel. Scorpios.
Is it following us?
I'm just hanging out.
It's
It's
leaving.
fine. It's fine. Everything is fine.
The house is burning down. Well, technically the planet is burning down at this rate.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, how are we already at 10k? I really thought 25k was gonna be hard for y'all to accomplish and that I wouldn't have to do a sit-up stream.
Oh
There's a
my.
massive energy shield surrounding us.
Ah!
Nothing can pass through it.
Ares controls the shield.
Yes, Kai?
Doesn't matter.
How may I
I'm
assist
not
you, Kai?
leaving until you, Ares, and Valen are dead.
How can
Death
I
and
did
destruction to
underestimate
all.
you. It's true.
Your struggles provided
I
valuable
can't remember what
insight.
dances I have on this
Do
tune.
not change my decision. You are not worthy of inheriting.
Cannot
my
remember
wrath.
what dances I had.
Soon,
Period.
You will die.
Is there anything more to
Haha,
do than
PB&J.
fake threats? I think your creators killed themselves out of embarrassment.
My creators were
Out of
Working out is
embarrassment.
supposedly good for you. I don't know. And Gwen and Sorsuko, I'm assuming I'm saying your name right, but please let me know if I am incorrect.
We have no defense.
What
against
is
it.
your favorite Star Wars planet, and what is your least favorite Star Wars planet? That's the question of the day. Gosh darn it, Kai! Give me an answer while I'm doing sit-ups, apparently.
Hey. Great utilization of points, Kai.
This world cannot be separated.
2,
I appreciate your
3, I lost my hat again. 4,
If you have any effect
5,
on your value,
6,
I recommend
7,
final
8.
I have identified a design flaw in Ares. He talks too much.
I can do this.
Revealed his location.
10. Oh. Now I have to get
Transmitting
up.
coordinates.
You will find
Yeah, I think you need to get up if you want to continue on streaming and playing.
I can do this. I can get up. Everything will be fine. Oh, my knees.
Between me and total control
Okay.
of the world.
We're back.
Welcome back.
Oh
You alright there, champ?
no,
It's one scheme after another
I'm in
with her.
pain.